And you're off.
Oh boy, my trainer wasn't giving me power, and I got it to kick in with 4 seconds to go.
Nice. Use that power to get to the front. The race I was in, one of our teammates, the only bonus points we got as a team came on this sprint. He was 8th. Nice work, Elliot. Just hold those wheels. You come around this corner, and then there'll be another kicker. Okay, watch for the grade to go up. Still a bit more, still a bit more. You can see the flat coming now. Okay, as you crest it, push it. No matter where you are, try to pass people just in front of you to try and give your best opportunity at a top 10 FTS. Start of the segment is a little past this corner. Watch for the segment to start. Kick up. And push, 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 push. Come on, Rob. Pass a couple of people in front of you. Give your best chance for a top 10. Hold the wheels. Hold the wheels. A small gap will form, but you can bridge this gap. That's it, Elliot. Get in there. Next sprint is at 7.3. It's 5 kilometers away. The next 3 kilometers, you guys will be able to bridge this gap. Elliot, grab Rob's wheel. A little dig here will allow you to close that gap sooner and get some recovery in. Okay, Rob and Elliot, you're in a group of 6. There's a couple more closing the gap behind you. You guys are closing the gap up front. You're just about to be within 2 seconds of them. Just about 1 second. Okay. Rob and Elliot, stay with the group, but try and get in your recovery. Again, next sprint is 7.3 kilometers. It's 4 kilometers away. Great work, Rob and Elliot. Frank, just so you know, the Ted Russo that's in the La Fuga jersey to your right is a borderline A rider who's riding for rocks. If you push him, you could end up upgrading him. It's your call.
Well, I'll try and push myself.
But he might be a good wheel to hold on to because he's a strong rider.
Yeah.
I still don't have a Dustin anywhere, so I think we are down to 5.
I took that first one. Got some points for us.
Nice. I couldn't see it because I was in the support car, so for 3 minutes, I don't get to see anything on the screen.
I came second across the line.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I was nowhere near top 10 across, but I think my number was number 1.
Boy.
With the points are points, baby.
Yep.
Okay. Next one's gonna hurt.
Okay, still 2 kilometers. Little bit of a descent here. The length of the sprint is again a short one, so you'll want to use your arrow before you hit. You may actually even want to use it like a ways before because it's 30 seconds and the sprint is only 10 seconds.
Is the arrow 30 seconds now?
I'm going to say yes. Everything, as far as I know, got bumped up. The burrito is 20. The feather is 20 now as well. Actually, I think it's 30. Let me confirm. I got time to
I think it's
confirm.
30.
You guys away?
They're going for the FALs.
As we approach this segment, when you see the fence on your left, when you should start going.
Play it cautious with your arrow power up. It's still saying only 15 seconds online. You guys are 500 meters away. You can see the green banner. You got to almost get up to that right-hand corner. You can see everybody's pushing it already. Here we go. I want to say that arrow is closer to 30 seconds.
Ryan, Rob here. I'm not doing so well, so don't worry about me.
Everything okay, Rob?
Uh, just not feeling quite so good, so I better
No, it's
sort of.
welcome to winter racing after being out on real roads in the summertime. It's an eye-opening experience.
I hope so. Yeah. Gosh.
Vince, if you're online, you're looking good. Stay there in that top group. We have another large lead out. There looks like a gap is starting to form in the group.
At the front?
No, near the back of the lead pack. They're trying to close it, and I think they will. This lead group is going to be 60 deep heading into the city. Next sprint is still 8 kilometers away, 16.1.
That's the long one.
And that's the alley sprint. That's the longer one. That's the one where you have to use the arrow just as you hit the green fence or shortly after it. Vince, if you're muted, it's fine. You don't need to unmute yourself. You're looking strong.
You can't
Just
hear me?
keep. Nope, there you are. Sorry, I can hear you now. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that I can see you. We got
Thanks.
3. We got 4 right there in the lead pack. Should be Frank, Charles, Elliot, and Vince.
It's some game to go for FAL on these two, man.
Oh, geez, that's a hard one.
2 segments. If it breaks away, up to you.
Well, if you want, I can give a monster pull beforehand, but I'm not good at these sprints, so.
All right.
Who's up the road?
Okay, there's 2 guys up the road, and this lead group is starting to get strung out. So if you 4 can stay up at the front, you have an opportunity to stay in that top 10 position. The gravel is going to slow down everybody. Try and use this as an opportunity to surf some wheels and close in on the people in front of you. There seems to be only one person up front. The dirt rider is about 2 seconds ahead.
Somebody just had a power drop.
Yeah, there's two now up at the front, and they're 5 seconds ahead. Both of them are dirt riders.
Uh-oh.
We have two more that are trying to pull away at the front. Looks like one did get away. Vince is up there with Greg Welton. And Frank is there as well. So Greg and Scotty Too Hottie, those two guys can break apart the field. So keep your eye on both of them. Four kilometers to the alley sprint. Penvello is trying to drop a hammer and go through. Z-Sun is following him. Gotti from TWS is starting to push his watts, keeping them under orange numbers, but he is pushing his watts. Okay, there's 4 RiverRats and there's 4 TWSS guys all up there at the front of the pack. And then, of course, the two guys that are 10 seconds ahead. Okay, you guys, 2 kilometers to the alley sprint. You do have an arrow power up that'll have to be used just as you pass the little green segment starter. The sprint segment is pretty flat. In fact, its average gradient is a negative. One kilometer. $500. $300. $200 to the start of the segment. Some early dropping of the arrow helmet. There's your banner start just past this bridge. It's a 30-second arrow helmet. Go ahead and drop it and dig in. It's downhill. Great work, Vince. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You're going through the pack. Here comes Charles as well. Good work, Charles. Keep hustle, 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 hustle. 2 kilometers to the next one. Get in there, Vince. Hold the wheel, hold the wheel, hold the wheel. Charles, are you okay?
Yes.
We just passed you without your legs moving.
Yeah. Nice.
Dustin seems to have gotten some of his stuff sorted out. He's on course, but he is a little bit behind us. Charles, I couldn't see any numbers from the sprint, but I certainly believe that you crushed it.
Like first 6, 8.
Good work, Rob. You're through. Again, I can't see any data on the left-hand side, so I don't know how you guys are doing. Lead group is strung out as we hit the next sprint, and now the following sprint is 9 kilometers away, 27.4, and it comes after a climb. So Frank and Vince are still up in the lead group. I'm not sure. I know we lost Charles, unfortunately. And I'm not sure where Elliot's at the moment. I'm just looking for him. Okay, there's Elliot. Let's see what some of these guys around you can do, Elliot. You do have Alan Lowe in the mix with you from Rocks. And you are bridging yourself up to a couple of other riders, which is awesome. Elliot, good work to close all that gap. That's awesome. Most of this section is flat until we do get closer to the sprint at 27.4.
How long is the climb leading up to the sprint?
Honestly, I have not timed it, but it's got a couple of levels to it. It's a little on the longer side. There's a little bit of a teaser here, nothing major. Okay, it does level off again, and then you'll be starting to climb a little bit after that.
Jen's notes say 26.4.
Yes.
So 27.2.
Okay, a little bit of a downhill, and then we go across a flat spot with the land bridge. Okay, you can see the start of the climb is coming. Flattens off one more time. and then it'll start going up for real. Sprint is at 27.4. Okay, you guys, it's coming after this corner. Don't get caught back. About 500 meters left. It's going to ramp up one more time. Get your cadence going. Here's the last little bit of the push to the top. Okay, get ready to drop a power up. I guess use it at your discretion. As you come around the corner and you see the right-hand bend with the banner, get ready to drop it. Here comes the start of the segment for you, Frank. Dig in.
No. Fuck off. Stupid.
No. Son of a
Sweat on my
bitch.
fucking. Log me out.
You got logged out.
You got. That's why I never use my phone. Fuck's sakes.
Keep going, Dustin. I believe we completely lost Charles on the course.
I'm still here. I just had a Charlie horse. My whole right leg seized up. I had to stop.
Okay. Do what you can. Do what you can to finish, because you've got some bonus points.
Oh yeah, I'm crossing the line. Don't worry. I'll do it with one leg if I have to.
I'm still in the race, Ron. It's just
Yes,
when I put my fucking iPhone down, sweat drips on my companion. and it tried to log me out 3 times on that sprint. So I had to get rid of it. That's why I got to go Apple remote.
Okay. You're still in the thick of things, Frank. You found
Yeah.
a way to get back into the front of the group.
Yeah. But I should have been in that sprint.
Oh, you were top 10.
I know. Oh well.
Okay. Things may settle down a little bit, but not much because we are now 10 kilometers to the finish. So in 3 kilometers, there's a false flat and a climb that lasts for about 4 kilometers. And then you do get to the lap banner after a small little kicker. And then there's a climb 500 meters later that you have to finish with a sprint. It's not at the lap banner, it's past that.
acceleration here.
So Vince, same thing for you. That Russo guy that's just in front of you, he's a strong rider. So if you can hold on to him, it'll do you good. And Vince and Frank are both challenging for top 10 finish. Okay, so Vince and Frank, you're just starting that false flat and a little bit of a climb. It lasts for 4 kilometers. A little bit of gravel here and it goes up again. Five kilometers to go, Vince and Frank. Vince, Frank, if you can, stay on the pedals and see if you can't actually pull away from a couple and get into that lead little group that's starting to pull away.
I've been dropped.
Sorry, Vince. Three kilometers, Frank. Okay, Frank, you have an arrow helmet that you can use, but wait until you're getting a little closer to the lap banner, and then you get another arrow helmet at the lap banner.
Okay.
Should be about 1 kilometer to go of this more or less flat road before there's a little bit of a kicker before the lap banner. One person's going, Frank.
Yep.
Nah, make that two. That
Fine.
Russo guy's pushing two. You have 1 kilometer left. You have two arrow helmets that you can use in that time frame. Still have a few guys that are trying to push through the lead group. Here's a bit of a climb. $500 meters total. Keep going through this banner. Keep going. It levels off and you will get another one. $300 meters. Get ready to use your arrow and sprint up the hill. $250 meters. Go. Push, 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 push. If you can reach it, get that arrow. Go through. That's a tough race, Frank. Vince, you're the next one to go through. Hopefully you were able to use your arrow before the lap banner.
Oh man.
Use the arrow if you have it, Vince.
Nope. Well, it's less than the joy of RiverRats.
You're through.
Had nothing left.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to have anything left after that race. Elliot, you're about to start a little bit of a climb. You can use it if you want. You really shouldn't have any fear of anybody catching you, but you have an arrow helmet to help you make a little bit easier ascent on the climb. The guy behind you is pushing, but I mean, I don't think he can close 30 seconds on you, Elliot.
This is the sprinter's paradise so far. Racing.
Yeah. Time trial next week. Okay, Elliot, reminder, you have 500 meters to the finish. You have a 22-second gap on that guy. Start spinning your legs, and as soon as you get up to speed, drop the arrow and use it for the climb. Gonna have to push a little bit, Elliot. You want to hold them off. Are you guys not getting the arrow at that lap banner? Okay, yeah, you did. You got this, Elliot. 10 seconds in front. Dig, 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 dig. Good job, Elliot. You're through. Rob, a reminder, just like everybody else, you have an arrow. Maybe you used it, but you have an arrow you can use before the lap banner, and you'll get a new one at the lap banner. You're about to hit the climb, Rob. Keep going, Rob. You have 500 meters left.
Oh.
One more spot equals one more point for you, Rob. Push. Such a tough course.
Yeah,
Oh,
tough one.
it's definitely a sprinter's course, man.
Yeah.
Those guys doing 14, 15 watts.
Okay, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but Dustin was able to figure it out and is on course. Also waiting to come across is Charles, who had some Charlie horse issues. This race took a toll on everybody.
A great course. Oh.
That's a hard course, man.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
job,
I
guys.
honestly don't know where the TTT is next week, but do make sure you get into practice TTT so that you guys can test the different pack dynamics in a team time trial.
I think it's London, isn't it, Ron?
I believe so, but for some reason the schedule has both of the TTTs removed from the schedule, so I don't know if it's going to change.
Okay.
Ron, this is Pike. It's in France.
It did get moved to France, did it?
That's what I saw last week. Row
Oh,
Okay.
that's
pool, whatever you call it.
aren't we? That's
That's
right.
what they had that last week.
Okay. Again, like I said, for some reason those two courses were removed from the schedule, and I don't know if anything's been replaced yet. I'm just looking right now.
I think London is the last one.
Yeah, for some reason, race 3 and race 6 are missing from the schedule. So I don't know what's going on with the team time trials for next week, but we'll get those sorted.
I still need to learn to climb.
Hmm.
I just like my food too much.
Yep.
Well, I want to be able to sprint. And holy love, warming up was a must on that one. That was her sword. Wow.
Yeah, it was a great course, but it was a tough race.
Great job, Frank Vincent and Charles, getting the green jersey by your name. It looked good. Nice work, Elliot, as well. You're up there for a long time, weren't you?
Yeah, it was that last sprint on the climb that I managed to lose it, and I got stuck on my own in no man's land. But It was a good interval workout.
Charles, if you still have your aero helmet, here's the little climb that takes you up to the lap banner, and then you have 500 meters still to go.
If it makes you guys feel any better, our winning time was almost as fast as the A race. We would have been 5th in A.
Jesus.
And that includes Brent Boniface coming 3rd, 57.04. We were 57.34. So it was a fast race.
And that was an ugly start to the race straight up that hill. Oh my God.
Yeah. And I mean, I mean, I can only warn you guys so much. It was a stupid, tough effort. Okay, Charles, without injuring yourself with that Charlie horse, try and get your cadence up, build up a little bit of momentum and speed, and then use your last aero helmet to get you to the banner. And then Dustin, who had a late start, but persevered, is on course and about to finish. Charles put in that massive effort for that one sprint, and I think that's where he got his Charlie horse from. Charles is through.
All right. That's me out, guys. Thank you for the company. And not letting me suffer on my own. I was glad there's a bunch of you out there doing the same as me. You all have a good night. Thanks again, Rob.
Yeah,
really
thanks,
appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just going to stick out here with Dustin for a little bit until he's done, and then I'll upload the video. Frank, I was watching you when you had your little power outage.
Oh, well, it was not power outage. It was just sweat dripping on my thing trying to log me out 3 times.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks.